Hi folks. Well, I picked up some of these CAD batteries. There's 9 of them. They get hooked up in series. They're just a little thing. Well, they're maybe 2 inches by maybe about 14 inches tall and 8 inches wide. The solution that goes inside there is potassium hydroxide. This is what it says. Hopefully you can see it. There's not too much shadowing taking place. I don't really know all that much about him yet. I just brought him home. The fellow was going to throw them away, so I figured, well, I'll bring them home and see what I can't do with them. They may be no good. I'm not really sure yet. I'm going to do a little bit of research on them to find out the specs and see what kind of requirements they need. I don't even know the amp hours of them. I don't imagine they're very large in amp hours, being the size they are. But from what I understand, CAD batteries are pretty durable, tolerable to, some abuse. He came with everything. All the connectors, connecting plates that join from one cell to the next. So I'll play around with them, see what I can't do with them, and if I can't get a good charge with them. They are already reading 1.3 volts, I believe it is. So they have a charge in them now, and I believe the voltage isn't much more than the 1.3 or 1.2 volts. Something like that. I'm no expert on NiCads, that's for sure. But I know the solution inside is a potassium hydroxide, and that stuff is not very cheap. Pretty expensive solution. There's ways a person could go about getting that solution, making their own solution with a potassium flake. But either way, the solution itself, the electrolyte inside, whether you already get it as a liquid or you make it yourself from the flake into a liquid, it's still not cheap, very expensive. So if these batteries end up needing the electrolyte, I won't be changing the electrolyte out just because of the cost. Unless I can find some potassium flake cheap and make up my own solution. They need a little bit of cleaning up. You can see the overall they're pretty clean. Nothing a little TLC won't take care of. Well, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you have not, and thank you very much for those that already have.